Hello and welcome to another Puzzling Time video. Today I'm going to look at the four small boxes produced by Eric Fuller at Cubic Dissection. Now the small box series was meant to carry on for a while and actually just stopped after four, just due to a number of reasons. But hopefully, Eric will find a way in the future of bringing them back in some way or other, because they make a great collection and I'd love for this series to kind of carry on and take off a bit more. He's got so much on his plate and so many designs that it's difficult to see if that would ever happen, but hopefully so. Now, whilst I show you these boxes, I might show you kind of a move or two, but I'm not going to show you any spoilers. I'm just going to show you like a first observation of the box when you get it in your hands, and that's just so that I can talk a little bit about the difference between complexity and difficulty. Complexity and difficulty are two things that are almost inversely kind of joined at times, not always. They're related in a strange way. Adding complexity to something like a box means to add, more moves and more mechanisms, and that gives you more to do and more to play with and more to investigate, which actually in some ways reduces the difficulty. And the first box out of the series is the Aha box, and I think this demonstrates it perfectly, because out of the four boxes, this is probably the least complex. However, it's the second hardest, if you like, out of the boxes that I found, if I had to kind of rank these in hardness. You get the box, it's small, it's got a rattle on the inside there, but I can't see any pins, I can't see any magnets, I can't feel anything to do with the box immediately. And this is a box I came back to quite a few times before having that aha moment, hence the name, and actually solving it. So this was the first box. It's a great little box, great little puzzle box to share with people and get them kind of infused. Now the next one, it came on the same day, was puzzle box 2, also known as the window box. Called the window box, named after the little circular window we have here with this cutout. And looking at this box, we can see straight away it's more complex. We've got either magnets or pins on 3 of the sides. We've got the rattle on the inside, this window, the drawers not quite coming out. It seems to be held in place with a magnet or a spring or something. So straight away, more complex. But because it's more complex, you've got more to play with, and actually this solve was much quicker than the Aha for me. So it'd be interesting to know kind of what your take on complexity and difficulty is when it comes to feedback, especially on things like boxes and SD puzzles like this. The third one, and this was my personal hardest one to solve. It feels heavier than the others. There's that rattle again. And we've got a couple of pins or magnets at the top here. It's always hard to tell whether these are pins or magnets. But we've got these cut-out designs, and it's not a spoiler just to realise as soon as you touch this, that this top slides just a few millimetres over to each side. So that's an interesting observation, but don't seem to do much more than that, and obviously requires a lot more investigation. The solve for that took me the longest. Brilliant solve, brilliant puzzle, absolutely fantastic, that one. And that was the only one out of the 4 boxes actually that my non-puzzling significant other couldn't solve. And then this is the final one, which was the note box. And I think if we did a poll, this would probably come out as the favourite of the boxes. It would probably be a close run thing between these two. But if we look at this, it's beautifully made as always. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 either pins or magnets around the outside. So I don't even know which way around this will go. We've got that rattle. And if we look on this box, we'll notice that actually the drawer comes out a little bit one way, and quite a bit more on the other way. The slightest touch, and it'll pop back in on that side. So that's a really kind of interesting mechanism. And again, increased complexity. I think as these boxes went on, they had increased complexity, but not necessarily increased difficulty. I really enjoyed solving this. Brilliant solve. Boxes don't have to be difficult. They don't have to be, impossible objects to make them a good puzzle. This is probably my favourite of the puzzle boxes. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the hardest. But yes, these were the 4 small box collection Eric brought out. I hope that at some point in the future he's the busiest man I know at the moment, but he's moving premises and he's got all these ideas and got all these puzzles coming out, having to struggle with the lockdowns and what's happening in the world at the moment. But hopefully at some point in the future we'll get to see more of these small boxes and I'll get to grow this collection a little bit more. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing these 4 boxes. Please let me know below what your thoughts are on complexity and difficulty, or even just state what your favourite box is below. It'd be nice to get some kind of feedback on which is your favourite box and why. Don't put any spoilers in there, please, though. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.